We're here with Mike Miller at the Brush Research Manufacturing booth in the North Building at IMTS 2012. How are you today, Mike?
Doing well, Penny. Thank you very much for visiting us in our booth.
Thanks for having us here. So I understand you're basically featuring three different sort of versions of technology here in your booth. Can you sort of explain this first one here, tell us what they are and what they do?
We are, Penny. We found that a trend in manufacturing today is to do more on the machine tool and less on the hand bench. Our first tool we're featuring today is our Flex Hone tool. The Flex Hone tool is a flexible abrasive cylinder hone that's primarily designed for surface finishing, and it's also found great application in cross-hole deburring. The Flex Hone has abrasive globules laminated onto the ends of nylon filaments that allow a perfect finish in virtually any size or type of cylinder. The tool can be used virtually in any rotating spindle, whether it's a machine tool, a drill press, or a hand drill. It's a very effective tool and puts the finish back on the machine tool and off of the hand bench and the secondary operations.
So it looks like you have kind of a few different versions of that here. Can you sort of explain the differences between these different brushes?
Yes, the tool is used in virtually any type or size of cylinder, from 4 millimeters, the very smallest we make, all the way up to 36 inches. It comes in a variety of abrasive types and abrasive grits to provide virtually any surface finish that's required.
So what sort of industries and applications are these typically used for?
That's one of the unique features of the tool. It's used in many industries, whether it's nuclear industry, valves, hydraulic cylinders, pneumatic cylinders. It can be used in firearms, it can be used in musical instruments. Our slogan is virtually any size or type of cylinder, and that really is true.
So it looks like these are some parts that these brushes are used for. Can you kind of tell us about these?
It's a typical application of cross-hole deburring. You have a normal cylinder with cross holes drilled into it. The normal way of providing deburring on this is to go through each hole individually. The Flex Hone tool allows a single tool to be used down the center line while deburring all the cross holes at once, providing very effective deburring at a very reduced or increased machine rate.
Now, exactly what kind of part is this?
This would be a type of spool valve. Virtually any two intersecting holes can be deburred with the tool, though.
All right, well, let's move over to your second line here. Okay, so give us the breakdown of this line of brushes.
This is our new NamPower abrasive discs finishing tool. The unique feature of these tools is it uses a combination of abrasive. It's fit with silicon carbide abrasive that provides good finish, and ceramic abrasive that results in good tool life and good material removal. The tool is made using a thermoplastic injection molded base. As opposed to other product on the market that may just be a cast base, these have a rigid, firm grip, allowing good balance for the tool.
Now, as far as sort of the different bristle patterns here, why are these made a little bit differently?
You think of these in terms of aggressiveness, and converse to that, flexibility. The most flexible would be the dot style with a long trim out. Most flexible and also least aggressive. The next would be the short dot style, shorter trim out. Then it goes to the turbine style. The turbine style would be a little more aggressive, and it has the long trim out, so it would still be semi-flexible. And finally, you have the short trim out of the turbine style, which offers the most aggressive cut for the most heavy deburring, at the same time allowing for a little bit less flexibility.
In terms of applications, compared to the first line that we looked at, what are these used for?
These are primarily for flat surface finishing. They're used on machine tools primarily. Another unique feature that this tool is used with that sets them apart is our unique flow-through coolant holder. This allows coolant to exit the end of the spindle, putting the fluid at the center of the brush, which is where it belongs, allowing faster cut rates and faster machine cycles, as opposed to putting it on and squirting the fluid from the outside, where centrifugal force would drive it away. This actually shoots the fluid from the center, providing for very effective cooling.
All right, very good. So let's look at your third segment here.
Okay.
So now it appears we've moved to some very small brushes. Can you tell us what these are for?
Right, Betty, as I said before, the Flex Hone tool is our primary choice for deburring down to 4 millimeters. When you get below 4 millimeters, the technology changes and you can't make a flex zone, so we offer our miniature abrasive nylon brushes. I say miniature brushes, they're not all abrasive nylon. These brushes can be produced in diameters as small as 24 thousandths. They come in fill materials such as brass, stainless steel, nylon, abrasive nylon, and we even feature diamond-filled abrasive nylon. This allows you to finish holes much smaller than were previously possible.
So, I'm sorry, what type of applications would this be used for?
Oh, it might be medical, it might be fuel injection, any small holes requiring deburring. Previously, there really was no solution. We also are featuring our pin vices today, so if you have a very small brush, you need something very small to hold it. So we have a series of pin vices that allow good secure holding of this. We have a double-ended vise, and you can imagine a burring bench with several holes on it. The technician could have several of these mounted at his bench with the proper size brush for each hole to make very effective and hand deburring without the fatigue that's associated with normal deburring.
Thank you so much for your time, Mike, and for showing us around.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Penny. We really appreciate the opportunity to tell the brush research story.
Thank you so much. This has been Penny Brown with IMTS TV.